Hi, welcome. Right, this week I would like to talk about a documentary called No Ordinary Sheila, and it's a story of Sheila Natouche. Now, Sheila Natouche is a highly regarded and well-known New Zealander. She's an illustrator, a historian, and an author of 30 or 40 books, and I am appalled to say I did not know who she was before watching this film. But in a way, it does make this documentary that much more rewarding because Sheila is a national treasure. I feel like I've just discovered her. Now, the film is directed by Sheila's cousin, Hugh MacDonald, and it's cleverly constructed around a conversation that Sheila had with Radio New Zealand's Kim Hill. And we learn about her early life on Stewart Island, where her love of flora and fauna and her adventurous spirit were nurtured. We follow her through her years at Teachers College and also Otago University, where she befriended Janet Frame, and then later on in Wellington, where she worked for the National Library and also the Correspondence School. There's some wonderful archive footage, but what makes this documentary is hearing Sheila tell her own stories in her own words, because she has a wonderful way with words. I love she mentioned about Janet Frame. It's a very precarious business, surviving sometimes. So the film also, with this archive footage and things, gives us a snapshot of life in New Zealand in the early and mid 20th century. The footage and the history of life in Stewart Island was particularly fascinating to me. Look, Sheila is a marvel. She is a woman ahead of her time. I loved the tenacity with which she explored all her interests and her passions, her generous spirit and her wonderful sense of humour. This is one of those films that you just walk away from going, actually, I'm going to make my kids watch that film. It's inspiring and uplifting. And also very moving. You can hear more wonderful stories about Sheila in my podcast with Hugh MacDonald, and you can catch No Ordinary Sheila on Rialto channel on Thursday the 28th of February. Enjoy.